welcome to Cooking with Michelle. Today we're going to make a quick dessert. This is called chocolate cobbler. I know everyone's heard of peach cobbler, blueberry cobbler, apple cobbler, but this is chocolate cobbler. And once you make this, you may never want to go back to the fruit cobblers. But you will, because peach cobbler is a staple. Everyone loves peach cobbler, but everyone's going to love this chocolate cobbler. But I'm only going to make a half recipe today. So in my cookbook, you will see that it's double the size of what I have here. So I'm only going to use 1 stick of butter, which I put in the pan already. I'm going to take this to the oven on 350 and watch it while I'm not really stand there and watch it, but I'm going to keep an eye on it while the butter melts and the pan gets hot. And while we're doing that, I'll come back and mix the other ingredients. Okay, I'm back. So now in your bowl, this you will set aside. You don't need it yet. And in your bowl, you're going to mix your self-rising flour. It's self-rising flour. I was looking at the sugar, so it just, your sugar, a half teaspoon of vanilla. The whole recipe calls for a whole. 3/4 cups of milk. The whole one calls for 1.5 cups. And we're going to mix this. It's going to be a little like pancake mix. So that's what you're looking for while you're mixing this together. See. All right, let me get this off of here. Let's check on our butter again. We are almost there, almost there, almost there. So as you see, I like to clean in between while I'm cooking, so that way it's not a big mess, especially if you're cooking a big meal. Like say I was making this for a party or something and had to make like 2 or 3 pans of it, it would take up more space. So I try to keep everything in its perspective space so that I can clean as I go and not have a dirty kitchen or dirty area while I'm cooking, and don't get confused about what I done already put in there. And you know, when you're buying products to bake stuff, it doesn't matter the brand. If there's a certain brand you like to buy, you buy that brand. Flour is all the same. Sugar is all the same. Cocoa is all the same. Chocolate chips is all the same, no matter the brand. So you can't say, and baking is one thing that I can say is actually not the most expensive thing to do, because you buy a big bag of flour, you have it in your house, you have sugar in your house, and this is a dessert that you can actually make because you should, or most likely, have every ingredient in your house already. You might have to get the cocoa or the chocolate chips, but butter, sugar, all that, you already have it in your house, I'm sure of. I'm going to check the butter again. And we are there. Butter is melted. But remember, the pan is hot. You must remember the pan is hot. So now we take our pancake-like mixture and we pour it over the butter. Try to get it evenly in the pan, all across. And I'm going to keep reminding you, remember, the pan is hot. So once you get that in the pan, then you're going to take your cocoa and sugar mixture and sprinkle it on top across the whole pan. I'm making a mess again. I'm missing the whole pan. Goes all across the top. Just like this. All across. Now what's next is your cup of hot water. I'm going to get that now that I boiled it already. It is ready. Oops, don't forget your chocolate chips. Now these are optional. I like it because they end up popping up in between the cobbler, in between the breads of the cobbler. You know, kind of like, you know, a chocolate chip cookie looks. Then you take your hot water and you pour it on top. And you be like, why are you pouring hot water on there? This is the only step extra that you have besides when you make any other cobbler, because you don't pour hot water over the top. But this one you do. Remember, your pan is hot. So yes, it looks watery, but nothing has floated to the top. So we put that in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes. So you have to check it or until it's golden brown. So the magic of TV. Our chocolate cobbler is all done. And we're going to take a spoon so you can see how this looks. Look at that. All that chocolate under the bottom. You see that? And it's so good. Served warm with vanilla ice cream. It's very good.